NFL Week 9 was as chaotic as any other, and we're here for it. We had some top-notch performances and some drama, and we now have a clearer picture of who might be in the game in the long run. Obviously, some might be super devastated about their teams not making it through, but don't worry. Looks like the league has a lot more in store for us. Let's look at the takeaways from Week 9. Starting with the good news. It's been quite a season for the New York Jets. The Jets' 20-17 victory against the Buffalo Bills in Week 9 was the most shocking outcome of the week. It's a great feat for Robert Saleh, who is just in his second year as a head coach, but is already making the most of his squad, that too despite a string of unfortunate injuries. To be honest, it was Saleh's defense that caused Josh Allen to have his worst game of the season, and we all know how Allen is pretty much immune to pressure, so this really is a big deal for the Jets. Plus, even if you don't believe us, you gotta listen to what he said. Like, the man literally agreed to him not being able to give his best. Right after the game, Allen said, "It's difficult to win in this league when you're playing a good team and your quarterback performs like S." And well, Allen's not wrong. This Jets squad is really strong, especially in defense, and that did not help his game. Rookie cornerback Sauce Gardner, who had another intercept on Sunday, is the best example of Gang Green's recent success. After a strong first half, Buffalo's Pro Bowl pass catcher Stephon Diggs was completely shut down by the cornerback tandem of Gardner and DJ Reed. The question is whether they'll be able to maintain this performance level, or is it downhill from here on? Up next, Tom Brady still has it. Brady might be going through some personal stuff, but that in no way means that his performance on the field will be interrupted. In fact, he's better than ever, and we got a glimpse of it in Week 9. With the Buccaneers' 16-13 victory against the Rams on Sunday, Brady proved he could still push a weakened squad when necessary, making him the best positioned of his peers to bounce back. The question is, why do they still not have a good defense 9 weeks into the season? When Tampa Bay was behind 13-9 in the fourth quarter, with no timeouts remaining, Tom Brady came through with a legendary game-winning sequence, completing 5 of 6 passes for 54 yards on a 60-yard touchdown drive. He really is on a roll. Plus, that wasn't even the end of it. On 2nd and 3 from the Rams' 7-yard line, Tom lofted a throw to Mike Evans on the right side for the crucial first down of the drive. The Buccaneers were driving for a touchdown when cornerback Darian Kendrick was penalized for passing interference. This led to the Bucs having the ball at the 1-yard line, where rookie tight end Cade Otton could easily punch it in. With the victory, the Buccaneers improved to 4-5 and maintained their lead in the NFC South. While Tom Brady continued his climb out of the early season rut, the defense also helps Brady, so 10 points for their performance. But the New Orleans Saints might regain first place with a win over the Baltimore Ravens on Monday night, so we have that to look forward to. Moving on, here are some deets on Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City. The Kansas City quarterback has some surprises in store for us. According to this Associated Press voter, Mahomes is now the front runner for NFL MVP. As of now, the top 5 orders might have Patrick Mahomes, followed by Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, and Tua Tagovailoa. But we can't really say for sure. Anyway, Tennessee's wonderfully coached, tremendously physical defense was stifling Mahomes and the Chiefs. To put it simply, Derrick Henry was the team's top performer. Mahomes, though, had one of those get-on-my-back drives when the game was on the line, and the ball was at the Kansas City 7-yard line. With his team down 17-9, number 15 led the Chiefs on a 13-play drive that covered 93 yards and included a 3rd and 20 conversion. A nice touchdown run finished the drive, and he added the trying 2-pointer with his legs, kinda like a superhero if you ask us. And this happened on the night when the Chiefs gave up on their team's traditional strength, running the ball, and resorted instead to passing. It was definitely a sight to see. All in all, KC won 20-17 as Mahomes started the extra period with a field goal drive. Considering his performance, the big question is whether we should be concerned about Harrison Butker and his role in the squad. Following up, the Los Angeles Rams' horrible performance. The Los Angeles' 16-13 loss to the Buccaneers on Sunday was a horrible one against a weak club. Considering that the Rams and Buccaneers were the NFL's past 2 Super Bowl victors, it was almost as though the defending champions weren't even trying. With 29 in points and 30 31st in yards, the Rams' offense is among the worst in the league this year. Every week, the same things happen. The offensive line is terrible, the team doesn't run the ball, and the quarterback can't throw to anybody besides Cooper Kupp. NFL research reports that 8 of Matthew Stafford's 9 passes to Kupp were completed, enough for 127 yards and a score and a passer rating of 155.8. Stafford had a passer rating of 39.5 while throwing to the rest of the team, completing only 5 of 18 passes for 38 yards. The offense is in shambles, and Sean McVay knows it. With a 13-9 lead, the Rams were within striking distance of victory with only 1 first down. McVay ordered a basic run up the middle, which was stuffed, giving Tampa Bay a chance to tie the game. Even if star defensive back Jalen Ramsey doesn't want to hear it, the famous Rams defense had a hand in this. With 44 seconds left and no timeouts, Tom Brady was given the ball back. It took him just 7 plays to mount his league record 55th career game-winning drive. The Rams now have the largest fourth-quarter deficit in the league, having been outscored 71-10. Now that's just disappointing. The big question is whether Cam Akers can do something for them. Not to mention a look at the Titans. Things are a bit gloomy at this end. The Titans' second-half worries continued against the Chiefs as they managed only 3 points in the second half. Although they led 17-9 at halftime, Tennessee's offense stalled and the Chiefs came back to win. The most noticeable change was that Derrick Henry did not get as many attempts. Even though Henry had 9 carries for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns at halftime, he only received 7 touches in the second half. The Titans have a lot of talent for wide receiver, but when will they contribute? At the end of the game, not a single Titans receiver had a catch. They still aren't backing Henry's rushing assault with anybody else. The thing is, the Titans aren't making use of the defense's one-on-one coverage on the perimeter with no safety help from the secondary. Plus, rookie Treylon Burks' 3-week absence due to a turf toe injury means that any fixes are likely still far off. Guess we'll have to wait and see what magic he brings back. What's more, a look at the Seahawk rookies. The Seahawks' drought haul from 2013 to 2021 was mediocre, leaving the team's squad in a stars and scrubs situation toward the end of the 2010s as the Legion of Boom era came to a close. The class of 2022 in Seattle seems to have broken the trend. The Seahawks' 31-21 victory against the Cardinals was due to performing individuals other than quarterback Geno Smith. Several of the club's long-term starters this year are at essential structural positions. After almost a decade of the inconsistent offensive line performance in front of Russell Wilson, first-round choice Charles Cross at left tackle and third-round pick Abraham Lucas at right tackle has been crucial to the success of the passing attack. Geno Smith, who likes to take his time to pick the best throw available, has benefited from the safe, spacious pockets made possible by Cross and Lucas. Kenneth Walker III, the backup running back who had 109 yards and 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns on Sunday, has also flourished thanks to his explosive running style, which is like that of Chris Johnson or Jamal Charles. They also have Tariq Woolen and Kobe Bryant, but the question is, can they contribute much to the team? Finally, here's the rest. The Detroit Lions won their 6th consecutive game by holding on to a 1-score lead against the Green Bay Packers. The Minnesota Vikings rallied from a 10-point deficit to defeat the Washington Commanders, and the Los Angeles Chargers beat the Atlanta Falcons on a last-second field goal. Plus, the Miami Dolphins, driven by quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, edged out Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears, while the Jacksonville Jaguars overcame a 17-point deficit to overcome the Las Vegas Raiders. That's a wrap for this video. So, what did you think NFL Week? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.